What is going on, guys? This is ITZ Padwani or Patty. I'm bringing you a game of Dome 6v6 domination using my MP7 silenced extended mags. I go 70 and 21, and I am playing against 3 people on the other team that are like in a little party together, and they're talking shit. This is actually the 3rd game. I played 3 games against them, and I whooped their ass. Each 3 of the games. The first game was like, I pulled like an okay score. Second game I went 16-21, which will most likely be going up in the middle of next week. And then I get this game. So overall, yeah. Anyways, with Christmas past and everything, it's taken me this long to notice. Well, actually, no, it hasn't taken me this long to notice, but it's pretty much taken me this long to make a video about it, about everything that they did wrong in this game. And like it pretty much took the Christmas news coming out and ruining my day for the last 2 weeks to get me to make a video of this. So, you know, Christmas time came out, and like I said, we had all these what people call Christmas news. And this is all I saw was Blind Eye, Type 95, or Rapid Fire SMG, and Blind Eye Assassin. I forget which one I actually said. Which is normal. Which is, to be honest, 100% normal, because the P90, the PP90, the MP, not the MP5, the MP7, the UMP, and the Type 95 are probably the 5 most scored out guns in the game. And they all have Rapid Fire. And Rapid Fire does not belong in this game. Those 5 guns all have consistent damage as it is. And like I said, they're most likely the most used guns in the game. The MP7 has no recoil. The UMP has a little bit of recoil, but it has a lot more power, but it has, you know, a slow fire rate. PP90 has little recoil and a wicked fast rate of fire. The P90 has a retarded rate of fire and little recoil and a huge ass clip. And then the... Did I miss one? Type 95. Type 95 has no recoil, 3-shot burst, and it actually has a really, really high RPM. Which stands for round per minute, if no one is technical about guns here. Anyways. Now, I've never been a fan of Rapid Fire. I've never really picked it up. I think I used it a little bit in Black Ops until I found out it was, like, retarded, because I would always run out of ammo and shit. And, you know, like I said, it has no place in this game. There's no reason for Rapid Fire to be in this game. All the guns, like I said, are fine without it. It just makes them pretty much more OP than they already are. It's hard enough to beat out the MP7, the PP90, the P90, the UMP, and the Type 95 close range. Now, strictly from SMGs, you put a Rapid Fire on an SMG, and it's nearly impossible to beat those when, you know, point blank. And there's a nice little quad feed. But it's nearly impossible to beat those point blank, especially if they have rapid fire, or not rapid fire, steady aim, and they're not ADSing and they just spray down. You're not gonna beat them. You're not. It's just not. And I find myself coming across rapid fire, maybe let's say free for all, 8 people in free for all, probably at least 3 people in every game of free for all I come across have rapid fire. Now, it is on the LMGs, but no one uses the LMGs. Sorry, I just woke up. It's 11 a.m., and I'm doing this fresh. Feels good. Now, the other thing as well is knifing. Now, you guys do know knifing has always been a fucking problem in every Call of Duty since World at War. It wasn't really that big of a problem in COD 4, but we didn't really notice it a lot in COD 4, because, you know, COD 4 is when, you know, all, like, the competitive stuff started coming in. And, you know, they said that, oh, you know, we fixed knifing. Well, okay, let's travel back in time here, right? We look at COD 4. There wasn't, you know, we didn't really see that commando launch because we didn't know what the fuck we were looking for. World at War, it was apparent. The knifing was kind of Modern Warfare 2 commando. It's like, what the fuck is commando? Black Ops, you know, Black Ops comes out. There's no commando, and there's no stopping power. But you do have that lunge, and they tried to fix it. They tweaked it like 5 or 6 times, which is what I asked for. As long as you try to fix something that's broken, that's as much as I can ask for. Then you have Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 has worse lunging than Black Ops did, and sometimes I see longer lunges than Commando from Modern Warfare 2. They say that, one, that they tried to fix it and make it more gun-on-gun oriented. You put in a proficiency for knifing, and you put in steady aim that lets you recover faster from knifing. So if you're running around with like marathon, steady aim, whatever second perk, with the melee proficiency, you're gonna be running around shanking people like you attacked them, and then you put a tack knife on. I never see people with tack knives, but I'm just using it as an example. Like, to be honest, knifing, first of all, shouldn't be a one-shot kill. It should be like a 2, maybe a 3. If anyone's ever played Counter-Strike, very rarely will you ever get a one-shot kill with a knife. And speaking of Counter-Strike, that's how knifing in this game should be. In Counter-Strike, you have your primary gun, your sidearm, and your knife. In order to knife people, you have to have your knife out. There's none of this coming around a corner and, like, whipping a knife out of, like, your fucking gullet and stabbing somebody. Or if you look at Battlefield knifing, if you come up behind somebody, you actually, you know, put your arm around their throat and slit their throat. They need to at least do something that at least fixes panic knifing. If I can get panic knifing fixed, if they can fix panic knifing, I'll be happy. For once in this game, I'll be happy. Because, one, I'm sick of getting knifed. 2, there's really no counter to it. Because, like, it's like, okay, you know, I come around a corner and say player B comes around the corner. If he knifes first, and then I knife, like, a second after him, I'm already dead. Like, you can't counter that. Yeah, I can spray him down, but you guys all know this, you know, people are immune to bullets half the time when they lunge at you as they're flying through the fucking air, that 15 feet. You're not going to be able to kill him. I mean, yeah, I could use bouncing betties and claymores, but nah, I hate bouncing betties and claymores. I like my, what is it? My portable radar. And, yeah. So, those 2 things, rapid fire and knifing, I'm working on 2 videos for both of those. Back before I got my PVR, I did a shotgun comparison video, because I started using the shotguns and stuff, and that'll be in the description. I started using shotgun videos, or shotguns, and I made a video because I was getting hit markers left and right, point blank, and all this other shit. So I made a shotgun comparison video from max range, medium, mid-range, and close range with hipfire and ADS with level 1 shotguns, so, you know, they don't have any proficiencies or anything. And I showed how, you know, how they should behave in online. And first of all, this is on a really note, but the striker needs to be nerfed. Semi-auto, it's got like a 12 or 14 shot clip with extended mags. You put ranger damage in that thing, it's like a 2-shot kill from long fucking range. It's retardedly hard to counter. Blah 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 blah. What else? Oh, so in the past, you know, past couple weeks, I've become the recruiter. If any of you haven't seen the, so you want to become a TJ director video, and you want, if you're not a director, I'll put that in an annotation, and you can check that out. And if you want to be a director, you can apply. I've been going through all the applications. There's a lot of applications, but I'm trying to push through at least 50 a day. And you know, it's nice. It's nice to actually see, you know, who's apping to TGN and things like that. On an unrelated note, I talked to Tufty. If you guys don't know Tufty Wumble, he's the one that did our TGN Christmas directortage, and he offered to edit a montage for me. So now I just have to actually play COD and get the clips. I haven't been playing. I actually shouldn't say that. I've been playing, but I've been just playing like free for all. You know, whenever I get on, I'll just hop on a couple games of free for all, and you can't really get that many clips in free-for-all unless you're, like, sniping, unless you want to be, like, you know, MLG Optic Pro, and you run around and quickscope people. And, you know, quickscoping is fun, but it's too inconsistent, and I don't really feel like getting into the habit of quickscoping again like I was in Modern Warfare 2, because, you know, I like using normal guns. And, I feel like I'm forgetting something now. Oh yeah, so I said I was gonna be doing like comparison videos for rapid fire knifing and stuff, and I got into my shotgun discussion, and I just kind of completely blew off the rapid fire knifing thing. So yeah, I will be doing within the next couple weeks a rapid fire comparison and a knifing comparison, showing you know, side by side round per minute of rapid fire versus non-rapid fire guns, you know, how fast it takes them to kill with rapid fire, without rapid fire, etc. And then knifing. Knifing will be pretty much more straightforward. It'll be like the max range for lunging standing still, the max range for lunging while running, while walking, how fast you can knife, in general, how fast you can have with steady aim, with the melee proficiency, and a couple other things that may or may not pop in my head at the time. If anyone wants to help you with that, and you do have Xbox Live, because sometimes I'm on pretty late and there's no one on Modern Warfare 3 to help me with whatever video I'm going to be doing. So if you're free, or you're always on, or you're bored or something, hit me up on Live. My gamer tag is itzpad1e1h. I'll just put that. I'll toss it in the description too. Everything will be in the description. And we can talk. I may need a couple people. A couple people would be nice. Yeah. So that's pretty much everything. This game is pretty much about to come to an end. We win like 200 to like 181 or 185 or something. And like I said, it's versus 6 people, but 3 people on the other team are in a party and they're bad. So I am itzpad1e for TGN FPS. Make sure you sub. Click that sub button, people. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out of here. Peace.
This video is part of the Way movement, a career path for YouTubers. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.